Hi, I'm Jeff Johnston. This is my video in regards to assignment week 4, data points. So I'm going to do the first one, is this Jungarian, I think that's how you pronounce it, topology indicator. I took the assessment and I fall into the first one, which is ISTJ, which it says responsible, sincere, analytical, reserved, realistic, systematic, hardworking, trustworthy, with sound practical judgment. So, yeah, that sounds like me. Um, was I always like that? No. I mean, something I'm probably changed over the years. When I was younger, I probably really didn't think about things like that. But right now, that's pretty close to my personality in that retrospect. There's that. Um, this Thomas Klingman conflict mode instrument, I can relate to like 3 of these levels of assertiveness, which is collaborating, compromising, and accommodating, which is kind of all the same to me. Um, Basically, they all kind of avoid conflict, just kind of team oriented to um, everybody getting along and agreeing and listening and communicating the right way to um, get whatever job or task that needs to be completed. So that's why I fall into that, the data points on that. When it comes to this Hogan, it states in the development career assessment that one of my strengths is to be reflective and self-critical, which means that I'm the first one to be upset at myself when something doesn't go right. And when I look back at it, I'm like, oh, that's not right. I messed that up, kind of like thing. So, um, and then the shortcomings is basically kind of the same. Myself being self-critical of myself is kind of a shortcoming for myself too. Um, and I'm not happy with my performance, which causes me to become tense and easily annoyed. And not with other people or coworkers, but with myself, because I'll after I look at it, I'm like, nah, I should have did it this way, that way, and usually I try to plan out things ahead of time. Um, I learned that years ago from one of the old timers I started with, and he used to go everything by, he called it 6 P's, which is he always said prior planning prevents piss poor performance. That stuck with me, and so that's why I try to plan things out right now. Did I always that way? But no. Um, I had a lot of older workers that I learned from over the years, and the stuff that seemed um, right, or the way they worked and communicated. I like to think that I took a lot of those good qualities from these guys and try to pass them on to the younger guys once I became one of the old timers on the job. Um, so, I mean, when it comes to like, reflecting on that stuff, I mean, yeah, I can try to get past self, what was it called? Being self-critical. So, um, that's kind of like, yeah, I don't too much about that now, but when I worked, I was a little bit, I wanted to get the job done right. And so, right now, I'm not too much with that. So, okay, so hopefully that's covered what I needed to cover with this assignment.